Hello, hello, hello. It is Monday, new week. Let's get some big energy in for a workout today. We're going to hit a CrossFit Classic, one of the benchmark workouts called Angie. We're going to tweak it a little bit and make this Angie working from home. So normally the workout is 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups and 100 squats. But because of the pull-ups, we're going to swap those out for jumping jacks. So your workout today is Angie working from home. 100 jumping jacks, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats. You're going to do that workout 4 times. Now, we're aiming for this workout to take us between 15 and 20 minutes. So if 100 is too many reps on each one, let's just cut those down. Maybe we're going to go 50 reps or 75 reps. Something that's going to get us to move through that workout towards 15 or 20 minutes. So we've got sort of 3 to 5 minutes on each one. Okay? So let's take a look at the movements. Jumping jacks we'll start off with. I'll show you a few reps. So jumping jacks, we go from our feet underneath our hips. They're going to jump out to shoulder width or wider, and our hands will go up above our head. So we start in this pencil straight line. We jump our feet out and take our hands up and then bring them back to this straight line. All right, 100 reps of those, or chop it down if you need to. Maybe you can do the 100 on that and you cut the other ones down. The next movement is going to be push-ups. We've got 3 options actually. I'll show you them all in one go here. All right, so the 3 options we have: on our toes, on our knees, and hand release, okay? So the first one is gonna be your toes digging into the floor, your arm is, hand is underneath your shoulder, so you've got a nice straight arm, and then your hips and your shoulders and your heels are gonna be in a straight line. Now from there, we're gonna lower down until our chest touches the floor, and then we're gonna explode and push the floor away until we've got a straight elbow. So I'll show you that top position again. So we've got wrist, elbow, shoulder in a straight line. I'm going to dig my toes in and make sure that my shoulders and hips are in a line together. Lower down, chest touches floor, and then push away until my arms lock out again, keeping this nice plank position. The scale for that is you just drop down onto your knees. Everything else is the same. Chest to floor, and then drive up to a straight arm again. Same position with the wrist, elbow, and shoulder in a nice straight line. The third option is a hand release. So this means we're going to go from our toes, we're going to lower down to the floor, and we're going to take our hands away. We can then use that little bit of extra energy to aggressively push the floor away and drive up in a plank position. All right, that's our push-ups. And again, let's aim for 100 reps, but if we need to chop that down, that's no problem at all. The next movement is going to be squats, sit-ups. I'll show you. It's Monday, all right? Bear with me. The next movement is sit-ups. I'll show you a couple of reps. Two options there, okay? We can either have our legs straight out, or we can put our feet together and let our knees drop out to the side. On both versions, you're going to touch the floor with your hands behind your head, and then you're going to touch your toes at the front. If you can't reach your toes, just aim for the socks or the laces, something like that. The last movement then is actually squats. Let's show you a couple of reps. Okay, so we've got 2 options for the squat. We can either do it in free space or we can use a support. The support looks like this. Okay, now on both of these, we're going to have a shoulder width stance. I want to make sure that I keep a nice flat back. That doesn't mean vertical. I can lean if I need to a little bit, but it just means not round, okay? I want to keep this natural shape of the back. To start this movement off, I'm going to make sure my weight's in my heels by pushing my hips back and then riding them down until they're lower than my knees, and then I can come back to standing. They'll either go lower than your knees or you'll find your support. When we are hitting our squats, what we want to think about doing is getting our knees to track over the top of our toes, okay? I like to think about, if I was stood on a towel, that I'm trying to stretch the towel with my feet, okay? This helps my knees track where they need to. It's 100 reps, so it is a lot of repetitions. So just make sure that we focus on getting some good technique. So the main things I want you to think about is just 2 points. Keep this chest nice and big to protect your back, and make sure that we're spreading that towel on the floor. Okay, that's the 2 things I want you to focus on those squats. So you're gonna run through 100 jumping jacks, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats for time. If you get any questions or you need to change anything out, just drop us a message or a comment. Have a good day, and we'll catch up tomorrow.